Hi everyone, welcome back to YouTube classes. It's Divya here with class 10 physics. Hope you all are fine and safe. Today in our class we are going to discuss the numericals of your section A, chapter 7 sound. Let us start with the numericals. Now before going into the numericals, you can take out your textbook, page number 154. Okay. Now, see the question there. First question. The wavelength of waves produced on the surface of water is 20 centimeter. If the wave velocity is 24 meter per second, calculate the number of waves produced in 1 second and the time in which one wave is produced. Okay, now what is given? Wavelength is given 20 centimeter and then wave velocity is given 24 meter per second. Now one is in centimeter and the other one is in meter per second. You have to convert 20 centimeter to meter. Now what is the first question? The number of waves produced in 1 second. Number of waves produced in 1 second means it is the frequency, isn't it? Number of waves per second is nothing, your frequency. Now frequency, you are having the equation F is equal to velocity upon wavelength lambda, isn't it? So this velocity is given, wavelength is given, put the value, calculated. Now what is the second part? Time period. If you are having that, if you find out the value for frequency, time period, it is 1 by frequency. Got it? Now coming to your question number 2. Calculate the minimum distance in air required between the source of sound and the obstacle to hear an echo. Now take the speed of sound in air is equal to 350 meter per second. Now this is a direct question. Distance is given, then time period is given. Now time period, why I said it is given? See, in the question value is not given, but it is given the minimum distance. If it is minimum distance, the minimum time for echo will be 0.1 second, that we have already seen in the theory part, isn't it? So remember that point. Even if it is not given here, you have to remember the minimum time required for an echo to be heard will be 0.1 second. Now as you know that in case of an echo, since it has to travel 2 times the distance will be taken as 2d, or velocity is equal to 2 times distance upon time. You are having all other values, substitute it and find out the answers. Now coming to a question number 3. What should be the minimum distance between the source and the reflector in water so that the echo is heard distinctly? Now speed of sound in water is given 1400 meter per second. Now this is also a direct question. You are having the value for equation for velocity 2 times distance upon time, because this is a question related to echo, isn't it? Now velocity in water is given 1400, time for distinct echo it will be 0.1 seconds again. Now you have to find D. All other values you are having, substitute it and find out the value for D. Now coming to question number 4. A man standing 25 meter away from a wall produces a sound and receives the reflected sound. Calculate the time after which it receives the reflected sound if the speed of sound in air is 350 meter per second. And your second part will be the man able to hear a distinct echo? Now see, the first part you have to find out what is the time period, isn't it? See here the time period you have to find out, because other values are given there. Now what is given? 25 meter away, that is the distance is given to be 25 meter. Then velocity is given, velocity of sound in air is given to be 350 meter per second. Now as per your equation you are having velocity is equal to 2 times distance upon time. From that you can calculate what is time. Now you got what is the value for time, 0.143. Now come to the second part of your question. You can expect such questions for your exam also. You have to find out the time, and the second part will be the man able to hear distinctly the echo. So how you have to check is that once you get the time, check whether the time is equal to or above 0.1. Got it? Because the minimum time required for an echo to be heard distinctly will be 0.1. So if you are getting the time value above or equal to 0.1, the person will be able to hear the sound distinctly. Now here you have got the time to be 0.143 seconds, which is more than 0.1 second. So the man will be able to hear the echo distinctly. Got it? Now question number 5, you can do it as a homework. Nothing, you have to find out the time. Equation is the same, only no change at all other values are given, you can find it out. Question number 6 is also going to be the same. Question number 6, a man standing 48 meters away from a wall fires a gun. Calculate the time after which the echo is heard. Speed of sound in air is again given to be 320 meter per second. Now here also all values are given. This is only a direct question. Velocity is equal to 2 times distance upon time. Got it? So from this, time is also will be calculated from this equation. All other values are given, velocity is given, the distance is given, calculate the time. So this exercise numerical is going to be very easy, nothing in this, only you are having one equation. See upcoming chapters or your previous chapters for the same thing, you are having a lot of equations, isn't it? So this exercise only one equation you are having. You have to be a little bit careful with the conditions for echo, nothing else. All equations are same, no multiple equations, only one equation. Now when you come to your question number 7, there also the same thing. All values are given there, isn't it? The time for echo to be heard will submarine, isn't it? It's a question related to a submarine. There also the time is given, speed and time is given. Then speed is also given, that is speed of sound inside water is given. Just you have to find out what is the distance. Now here distance, since it is submarine only, you have converted it to kilometer. If you don't convert also, no problem, you can stop it with meter, but it will be better if you could write it in kilometers, because it is a question related to submarine. Deeper values, deeper distances you are getting, isn't it? That's why. Now coming to your question number 8. A pendulum has a frequency of 5 vibrations per second. An observer starts the pendulum and fires a gun simultaneously. He hears an echo from the cliff after 8 vibrations of the pendulum. If the velocity of the sound in air is 340 meters per second, find the distance between the cliff and the observer. Here also equations is going to be the same, but for writing the frequency and time period, there are some conditions given there. Now see what is given there. See, 5 vibrations it takes 1 second. Or you can say for 1 vibration it will be 1 by 5 seconds, isn't it? So accordingly for 8 vibrations it will be 8 into 1 by 5, that is 8 by 5 seconds, or you can write it as 1.6 seconds. So now you got the time properly. Now velocity, you have velocity is given there 340 meter per second. Now time period you have calculated from here. Distance is the one you have to calculate. You are having the equation directly. Velocity is equal to 2 times distance upon time. So you can calculate the distance to be 272 meter. So this is your question number 8. Now you are having question 2 or 3 questions. Now remaining 3 questions is the same way only, you can try it out as a homework, and if you are having any doubt, put it in the comment box. So let us wind up for today. Thank you. Stay safe.